What's my daily routine for success?
When you wake up, what's your routine like?
My routine is as soon as I wake up, I'm on my fucking phone, fucking answering questions, helping people out. But I guess it really starts with when I go to sleep, honestly, because it's the sort of thing where like if people need me, I'm up until I fucking can't stay up anymore, and then I wake up, and then that's what I do. And then this is something to what you guys were saying, where it's a passion, where like you got to love what you do, you know. And I really feel with that because depending on what you do for a living and stuff, you literally can get consumed by it. And a lot of times to be successful, you have to be consumed by it. So I'm truly addicted to what I do. So that's my whole thing. It's just all day staying on top, helping my guys. And then whenever I sleep, I sleep. But, you know, trying to add better, like, habits to that, you know.
Okay. Jim?
I'm going to speak from the creative side. How many creatives do we have in the audience? And I don't mean you wear a fedora. I mean you create. You do stuff. Being effective creatively, I found that you have to do your creativity the first thing in the morning. If you have other things to do, if you're a father, if you're working a job on the side, you're going to be resentful if you don't do that immediately. I promise you, if you do that in the morning, there's no excuses. You don't resent your job or your second job or your family for getting in the way of your creativity. Just wake your ass up in the morning. Don't make any excuses. Get it done. It's out of the way. Even if it's 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, that's my routine.
All right. Andrew?
Yeah, so I start off by playing video games with my kids. That's the first thing I start off by doing. And then basically the rest of the day I read books. I read more, and then I read more on top of that. And that's, for me, what I've seen inside of the United States, that most people are illiterate. Because they're illiterate, they can't actually train themselves how to do any of this type of stuff. They don't even know how to read. And they don't know history. They don't know anything. If you were even trying to be materially well off and wealthy, still literacy and being able to understand what it is that you're reading and having a good basis for history, I think, is a necessity for even material success. So I would recommend that you read. More than anything, that you read. And it's something that I notice a lot of people can't do.
All right. Wes?
You guys, Jesus, fuck. Okay.
Get up and buy that watch and then make $1 million.
Okay, shut this fat faggot up real quick.
Okay.
We weren't gonna. I wasn't gonna go.
We're
in
on Rumble
fat
now.
boy, but check it out.
We're definitely
You
on Rumble
guys,
now.
we don't have an education issue. We have an application issue. Everything is very easy to do. You have to sit down in the morning. Your conscience is the authentic voice of God. If you look in the mirror and you got tits like Fat Boy, then in the mirror your conscience is telling you, God damn, you should probably do something about that and maybe not read your 19th fucking book. So as you wake up, your conscience is telling you to make a move to do something. When you guys wake up tomorrow, what will it be? Maybe drop the drink. Maybe go work out. Maybe be better than people around you. I mean, I've helped and saved more lives than most people could ever fathom, literally, from a very simple process, because prison has a way of programming that makes you mentally strong. And when you look at a man, if he possesses a fucking frame like that, he's so goddamn mentally weak and lies to himself so fucking much, he needs to prescribe to my way of thinking that love ain't lies. It's not. And no man could look himself in the mirror and say he's proud of that shit. So, I mean, the whole point is to really listen to your conscience and have it guide you to the areas that you need to change. I've been getting up at 2:45 for 16 years. I got up at 2:45 for 16 years straight, have never missed, because I knew I had to be mentally strong to be the leader I needed to be when I came out. So I came out and I showed everyone what worked for me in prison to get through my hardest days. The hardest fucking days of my life. I started my time at 25 years old and got out at 35. There was a million thoughts that went through my mind that there's no fucking way I'm going to be successful again. But I didn't care about that. I really just fought through all the pain of what I knew I could be, what I knew I could do, and I really listened to what I had to be. So I was drawn to creating this individual that I admire. And regardless of, if that's what he admires, good. I want you guys to do this and know this is your purpose, to create the man you admire in every way and give that person to the world. So if you create the individual that you unbiasedly admire, you can step in the mirror and say men are supposed to wear bras. If that's what you really believe, then you can do that. But I believe that the man I admire is who's standing in front of you. Someone who's ripped, someone who's rich, and someone who has rare habits that built them into a real leader in a world full of fucking pussies who are so mentally weak, they just side with themselves all day instead of what would really benefit themselves. No video games benefit fucking kids. But anyways, you guys, if that's who you admire, who's looking at you in the mirror, run with that. But if you step in the mirror and your heart, which is God speaking to you, tells you to make changes, make them.
Well
And that's
said.
it. That's what I want you to do. Like, your conscience is the authentic voice of God. And I teach everyone about conscience congruency, living in congruence with your conscience. And that means that everything you're being called to do, no matter how difficult it is, you do it. That's it. So what the fuck changes do you have to make? You got to make them.
Carlos?
So every day I wake up and my first my first goal is to just get to that point where I'm grateful. I've had my best days. I have very good days when I had no money, and I have very good days when I have money, and very bad days with no money, and very bad days when you have money. So money doesn't change really anything. It's just more comfortable. So my first thing in the morning, I wake up 4:30 every morning. It's a must, because if not, I'll just go back to party, to drugs, to all that stuff. I hit the gym. I read, I reflect, and I want to be close to God, because that's the only thing that really brings me peace, And after that, I just have my process, start working, answering DMs, helping people solve the problems I had myself. And I feel like if I don't give 100% that day, wherever I am, I feel bad. So my only goal every day is just to feel good. Everything I do is to feel fucking good. Like, the thing is that when you give the 100% every day, but I mean 100%, people think they're just giving 100%, and you're not, bro. You're not. If you really surround yourself with top people, you think like, what the fuck, man? I'm literally doing 5%. This is why we have more, because we actually do more, bro. Like luck. He was lucky, bro. Luck is God. Like, everyone has what they deserve. It's literally facts. Just check out where people come from. I don't get impressed by Bugatti. I want to see where he came from. Like, how long did it take? Who helped him? Where he come from? How he did it? How did he did it? How he makes his money? So just wake up every day to be grateful, to feel good, and no one feels good, going party. No one. I used to play video games all day, bro. That doesn't make you feel good. You escape reality. Drugs, you're escaping reality. Chasing women, you're escaping reality. Why are you escaping? What are you escaping? Every time I see someone like drinking, I was the other day in the yacht. The yacht beside was doing a party. Everyone drinking. And I was sitting there and I was like, dude, what the fuck are these people escaping? Like, the lives are so bad, dude. Is your life so bad you have to escape your reality? So just stop there, drop the drink, drop the drugs, and think, what the fuck are you escaping from? Is it your wife? Is it your family? Is it your kids? Is it yourself? Just figure out what it is and attack it.
Well said.
For me, it's just being obsessed with problem solving. So basically every morning you wake up, you're like, okay, what's the problem that I'm trying to solve today? For some people it might be, working out. Some people it might be money. Some people it might be women. It's other things, right? But if you actually truly get 100% interested and obsessed with what you're doing, there's no way you can't have success. Like, a lot of you guys are basically saying the same thing. Just keep doing these steps, bit by bit every day, right? So what we tell people in our course and different things that we teach, it's like, hey, if you're starting out, just start out with 30 minutes a day, right? And then ramp it up from there. You don't have to be like an obsessed crazy person from the get-go, but as you gain success, you will, in my opinion, or at least my experience, you will just kind of, I don't know, maybe it's my personality too, but you just automatically become obsessed with what you're doing, and then that leads to more success. So it's kind of a snowball effect. Of course, you do have to have some balance. You have to have some time off from here and there, but, keep the pedal to the metal and, with whatever it is that you are doing and pursuing, and be consistent with it, right? I think the biggest thing that I tend to say with people is consistency and persistence are the only two fucking things that you need in life to actually succeed, right? So the more that you're consistent, the more you're persistent, and the more you're obsessed, and then you keep going towards your goals and you don't give up, you're bound to have success. Some people start in different places than others, so some people have to work harder to, escape the the gravity of their situation per se. But once they do, right, it's a freeing experience, and then you do have to reset your goals at that point, right? You have to be like, okay, so what am I doing now? Where's that? I hit a plateau. Okay, where's the next level from here? Because maybe I was, in a very negative place, and now, I'm good. Okay, now I'm good. Now how do I get great, right? And so keep pushing yourself and follow those three things.
All right.
Very first thing I do, I wake up, I pray about 5 in the morning, then I go to the gym about 2 hours, and then I just figure out ways to try to make the money that I spent the last day, you know what I mean? Which, that's my main goal, you know what I mean? And I just try to help as many people as I can. That's my goal. That's all I be.
I like that. You live day by day, bro. People just fucking. What are you gonna do in 5 years, motherfucker? I just wish I wake up tomorrow.
I got $55,000 worth of recurring revenue that I make every day if I sit on my fucking thumb and just sit on my ass and fucking play with my balls playing video games. I make $55,000 a day no matter what the fuck I do. Oh wait, I was supposed to say F-bomb anymore. So no matter what, 55 grand a day. But I still get up to show everyone how to live. I still get up to help everyone. I still make a gang of content every day. Because I remember when I was that dude on the prison cell floor and I needed a message to get my ass up. I needed something to motivate me. And the thing is the people who need help, that really need help, are the old me. The dude who will smoke you for some rims on his car. The dude who will seriously take your life to get the stuff he wants. That's the person who needs to relate to someone like me. You don't need to circle jerk a bunch of woke folks who are like, it's not about money. You're not helping Karen by saving 17 other Karens. You need to save the people who are actually the problems of the world, the old me. Those are the people who need saving. And those are the materialistic people. So you need to show those people there's a new route to make money, building your personal brand, teaching people how to really gain control of their life,
So you help the materialistic people by giving them more materialism?
No, to teach them how to do it without committing crimes.
Yeah,
Fat boy,
but if
shut
they
up.
weren't,
It's Myron's turn.
focused on
If that was a
materialism,
good
why would they
point,
be
then
focusing
idiot
on
had to
crime?
jump in.
Okay, it's Myron's
Just
turn.
please get this guy a life
Oh, how
size
can,
mirror.
why is
that
it
he
you can
look
take
at.
shots, but if I respond, you get that upset?
Because look at you.
You look at
shouldn't
you.
even be speaking.
You got veins sticking out of your forehead.
That's called a low
You got,
body
and we
fat.
can see them because you're bald as can
called
fucking
low-
be. You're tatted from head to toe. You've been raped in prison. Why talk
Okay,
shit?
well that's
Why
just
not have a
stupid.
debate?
But dude, why are you talking about rape, bro? No one said
Well, you
anything
said
sexual.
you were on the floor and some guy gave you a message.
Okay. Come on, man.
You fat little faggot, bro. Seriously. Like,
All right.
should I just smack the dude in front of everyone just for the whole
No.
Because he wouldn't do shit.
All right.
This is the thing about life.
No.
You shouldn't talk shit. You shouldn't back
No.
up. You shouldn't. In all reality, if you ain't willing to do something about it,
If you guys, how about
shouldn't
this?
say
How
it.
about this? How about this?
I won't even address the guy one more time.
We can
I
have.
won't address him.
If you guys want to go back and forth, what we could do is instead of name calling, we can have a civil debate on materialism. If you guys want, I think the audience would enjoy that more.
Yeah.
I
And you guys
made
can have-
my point.
you know,
I was just saying my point without even
you know,
bringing him into it.
If you guys want to have that discussion, I'd be happy to facilitate it. I mean, it's kind of an impromptu thing,
There's
but
no
we can do
point.
it.
Why would I want to make a point to some loser like that? That's not anyone I would make a point to. My people don't look
So
like
you,
that.
you can't debate your worldview?
Dude, look at you, dude.
Yeah,
you don't
what
even
does it have
fit
to do with
the-
your worldview?
You don't even fit the world standard of what I even believe in.
Yeah,
bro.
but this is
Like-
why you pit your worldviews against
Dude,
other
you're
people.
a bag of trash,
Dude, you
bro.
just keep talking shit, but you can't. You literally can't defend your own ideals.
Dude, you haven't even seen my content, what I've done, bro.
Well,
I've done a
that's
lot
why
more
we
than you
can
imagine.
have the debate right now.
Okay, so no more arguments. We can't have any more arguments.
Okay, no more. Okay, you guys, you run the place. No more F-bomb, no more arguments.
Yeah.
We
Can't
want it
say
to go
the
on.
F-bomb is the big one.
Yeah,
so we
thank
gotta,
you.
No
we gotta
more
chill with
F-bomb.
that.
Yeah, Wes,
we gotta
let's,
chill with that.
Yeah, keep it clean, man.
Yeah, we're not. If we're in Fresh Fit Studio, hey, I'd be like, all
Yeah,
right, you know what I mean? But
now,
you know,
But you guys have seen my content, right? So
Yeah,
you knew
yeah.
I would probably drop 97,000 F-bombs. I actually posted something on my page the other day. It was a 2-minute video of 159 F-bombs on one podcast. So maybe don't invite me if that's a problem.
well, I don't think it's that. It's the word that rhymes with maggot.
Oh, yeah,
That one. That's
the
it's my
best
favorite
one.
word too. I know it's my favorite word
Don't
too.
you love that word?
It's my favorite
I
word.
love it.
I say it all the
Especially
time
when it
too, and they
fits.
know. They know. But
Where I come from, that's not even a bad word. That's like means something else. You know?
I agree. But yeah, so So my schedule, guys, it's a little weird. So I wake up, right? It could be somewhere late morning, afternoon, and you guys will see here why it's so late in a second. I'll typically wake up, and the first thing I do is I deal with my real estate. As you guys know, I have 20 real estate properties, almost 50-plus tenants, etc. So that becomes extremely cumbersome and annoying, right? You're making sure that bills are paid, mortgages are paid, water bills are paid, tenants are happy. This tenant is on Section 8, didn't pay their portion, evictions, this guy didn't pay his rent, etc. So that's a whole other thing. I'm dealing with that most of the time throughout the day. And then, if we got a show, obviously I'm preparing for the show. Whether it's me and Fresh going back and forth, figuring out what we're going to talk about, or if we have a topic at hand, or responding to a hater, whatever it may be, I'm writing on the notebook, right? And we're getting ready for the show. We do the show. As you guys know, we do 2 shows, right? Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We do the daytime show. Then the girls come in. So if I didn't work out already earlier, what I'll do is in between the 2 shows, I'll get a quick workout in. I'll go downstairs, get a quick 45-minute to 60-minute session in. I'm training, full body workouts and specialization days. I'm training 4 to 5 days a week. And then after that's done, we got the girls there. We do the nighttime show for you guys. Those shows go into 1, 2 a.m. And then when that's done, obviously cleaning up, take the squad out for food. By the time I'm back in my spot, it's 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And then I'll either A, stream Overwatch, or B, I'll go ahead, for hours,
For hours.
into the morning, or I'll research YouTube videos, what's going on, what's trending, go on X, tweet some stuff. You guys see me, I tweet always late at night. That's why I'm trying to build the audience up on X. And then post some reels on Instagram before I got banned. And, obviously try to be out there and put content out. So that's my day. And then I'll go to sleep at like 7, 8 in the morning sometimes. Sun is coming up. And then wake up and do it again. But I pretty much live my life around the podcast to try to get you guys the best content. And that's what I mean when I say, there's no other podcast that works as hard as we do, man. I genuinely believe that. If you look at all the top podcasts, they might put out 2, 3 videos a week. We're putting out 6, right? And that doesn't count Fed Reacts or whatever because I'm, was researching for that as well because, people love true crime. But what about you, Fresh?
All right, guys. So I have 2 schedules. One that's serious and one that's just playful. So if I'm serious, I have a whiteboard in my room with my goals, short-term and long-term, right? And my thing is okay, if I'm focused on making things happen for the business, or podcast, or real estate, I need to focus. So I have a list of things to do daily, and then I end up causing an effect of long-term goals being successful. So I'll wake up in the morning, hit the gym, either with Kevo or with something like that, and then I'll plan out my day for my dry erase board. Once that's done, I'll have fun after, maybe go out with some friends, network, but the work is done first, off on the board. Now, my other schedule is when I'm just having fun. I wake up, I do whatever. But the point here is that, guys, if you want to be successful in any endeavor, you need to plan it out. It may not go according to the plan, but have a written plan down either in a notebook or a dry erase board you can see daily. So when you wake up, all right, am I on point or am I off point? Because you might get somebody saying to you, bro, let's go drink at the bar with some friends. But are you hitting your goals? No. So why are you saying yes to that? You got to say no. So that's why I wake up every morning, either with a schedule or we're not. But for the most part, it's with a schedule.
And we're going to definitely open it up for Q&A as well, guys.
Yes.
It wouldn't be Fresh Fit if we didn't give y'all a Q&A and answer some questions.
Super chat.
The thing
Whether
I like
it's
most about
girls
Fresh
or
and
whatever
Fit
it
is
may.
the back and forth and the craziness. That's what I like most. I remember they had my assistant on one time. I'm like, what the hell? How'd she make it on there?
Wait, who?
Yeah, that girl. What is she white?
Paula, yeah.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, whether it's girls making money, whatever, we got a diverse panel, guys. You'll be able to ask a multitude of different questions. If we don't know the answer, someone on the panel definitely will. We can read some of the chats. Bills, you